Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Craft Plan Right. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Maggie and today I'm going to actually go through some of my thrift hauls and also an estate sale that I went to. I thought I'd kind of share all the good finds that I happened to stumble upon. So this first set here is from a local thrift store. So I'm going to kind of just go through all the little goodies and kind of give ideas on how I'll be using these different products that I found. I thought they were really vintagey and perfect for some junk journals and ephemera. This one here is, look at that, 45 cents. It's amazing. Very vintagey. I have two little girls here. It looks like these overcoats and the hats. Very cool. I don't even think it's been, oh yeah, it has been used. It's cut out. I could see just using this as background for tags. Also maybe scanning and then maybe printing and then sort of tearing off the images and overlaying maybe on the tag. So sort of the pattern in the background and then this underneath it. And some maybe ribbons, or I have some washi tape that's in the form of measuring tape. I think that would look really cute. Here's another one. This one's 35 cents. Simplicity. Same thing. I can use the patterns for background, either tags or maybe journaling cards. The paper is very fragile. It's kind of, I had to put a little piece of tape here. And this one's a Vogue Paris original, Christian Dior. I thought that was really nice. This one's $3. This is a Christian Dior dress. And this large pattern actually can be used for a cover. I can see using a cover. Again, scanning the images so I have them and then cutting them out, overlaying on top of the pattern pieces. And then I picked up a few books that I saw were kind of interesting. Menu planner, but look at those pages. Yellowed and vintagey looking. Nice size. I mean, they can be, they can be folded. That's a really good size as a page in a junk journal. Some of the images could be cut out and used throughout. Here's a bridge score pad. I really like the design, Christmassy, 39 cents. Actually, that was half off. So I got this for 20 cents. I could do something with that. This one, I really like the shape of it. It reminded me of a travel size notebook. It's tall and thin. I could use the pages, maybe cut them and, you know, use the page as inside of a travel notebook. I can turn the pages this way, you know, and fold them and use them that way in a signature. But again, I just, you know, it caught my eye and I picked it up. And then I'm collecting, and I have to start, you know, actually making the junk journals, but I'm collecting these little golden books. And I saw this one. I think this one was 25 cents. So I just picked it up to add to my collection. Winnie the Pooh's so cute. A little piglet. So that's that one. And then this one I thought was really interesting. It's vintage. It is textured here, and it's full of photographs. So it's actually photos of a vacation that they took. So I kind of looked up. They have a car in there, and I looked it up. And this is probably late 40s, early 50s time frame. Really cool photos and the places that they went to. Some of the photos are missing, but very few. Really cool. Look at that. Caught by the camera and the breeze. Really cool. I love these photos. The so-called last house in England on the very edge of the cliff top at Land's End. And it says first and last house in England. And there's a car that I looked up. Ken with our new car. And I looked that model up, and from what I can tell, like I said, it's late 40s, early 50s. So this was a really good find. And actually, there was no price on this. So the manager came and he actually tagged it at $1.29, and then it was half off of that. So, I mean, this was a steal. These are memories. This is a beautiful book. So again, I'm going to scan these and use them, you know, in tags, inside junk journal pages. I can do journaling cards. I think the use of these photos in junk journals is endless. So another haul was at an estate sale. The estate sale, let me put these over here. The estate sale was by appointment only because of the situation we're in. Found quite a few nice vintagey things. Apparently the owner lived there for, I don't know, a good 50 plus years. And there's just a lot to go through. I found just a kind of a handful of postcards. I found some old photos. And this is a postcard. And it's embossed here. So it's almost like an original photo. I'm gonna have to look that up. Really cool images. A shorthand form, which is a shorthand book, I guess. A little before my time. But just, oh my God, this is so cool. Oops. Actually, that was already off of that book. And then he had some maps and sort of things from little catalogs. Alameda County. Canada, Canada, Canada. Sightseer Guide to Arizona. I could use these images on pages. So let's see. Oxford Hotel. I was kind of looking through this. It's kind of funny because there's a little cocktail menu in the back. And what did I see here? Filet mignon. So $2.50. Shrimp cocktail 75 cents. Cheese and crackers 30 cents. It's amazing to see things from way back when. And then, let's see, I found these cookbooks. They had a giant box full of vintage cookbooks. And actually, I thought this went with this, and it doesn't go with that. But still, that image is really cool. So this is pretty vintage. And then another couple of cookbooks. Look at that image. Wow. That's a blast from the past. Eagle brand recipes. And then this here was instructions for a brand new Magnavox radio, I believe. The receipt here is here as well. It's from 1966. Brand new radio. $157.50. That's amazing. Some receipts here. This is really cool. The original instruction booklet. Warranty. A warranty centers. Speaker system. So yeah, that was a good find. Really like old receipts. And then this Emily Post etiquette book. It's in really good shape. And I believe this is from 1922. I think I looked in the copyright 1922. Revised versions 1940. 1943. So this is 1940s. Go flipping through this is a crack up. All the do's and don'ts of the 1940s. And some more stuff that I got from this estate sale. I found these in a little basket that they had. Some doily trim. This is really pretty. And this one too. I love finding vintage doilies. They're so pretty. So that was those. And apparently the person was an accountant and had ledger books everywhere. There was tons of them. They were stacks and stacks and stacks of ledger books. So I actually went through one and found these blank ledger papers and 2 different books. So I just kind of grabbed a few. These are typed up with different titles, or different accounts. That's kind of cool to see. And those I can actually, I could do a lot with these. I could make belly bands. I can trim that and then, you know, put different images on top to dress it up. I can cut these in half horizontally. I can fold them in half and use as junk journal pages and then decorate them. I can make tags, journal pages, even a cover, I guess. So that's that. And then I found this bag of just kind of miscellaneous buttons and little bits and pieces and doodads and paper clips, and pins and screws and more buttons, extra button. Here's a little vintagely little envelope. A little sewing kit. Safety pins. Little tiny safety pins. So that's one of the thrift hauls and an estate sale that I went to. I had some good finds. I'll be scanning a lot of the paperwork and photos and books to use over and over. And that's about it. I have a few more hauls that I'm going to be recording. But for now, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. So clicking that bell will notify you when I post more videos. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.